guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sheree. If you're new here, thanks for clicking on this video today. Today's video is going to be about Married at First Sight, season 11. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I do know that it's episode 12 because I wrote that down in my notes. Let's get started. All right, first of all, I want to say, I hope that everyone is staying safe and actually social, distancing yourself from everyone. As an introvert, this is what I've been preparing for my entire life. So it's not really been a big problem for me. Like, I'll go out to the grocery store if I need to, or, take a walk around the block if necessary, if I just need to get some fresh air. But for the most part, I'm fine. Like, I could be in my house for a week and never leave. So yeah. So to all the extroverts out there who are struggling, I send my prayers out to you guys. But yeah, stay safe. And I can't say the word free because YouTube is shutting people's video down apparently if you say that word. So let's just get started. So the episode starts out with Michael and Mika, and Michael is doing this weird thing. Oh, before I get there, this episode is all about the couples recommitting, just to get it out and over with. Everyone recommitted, so just not to drag this out. But it was just little things that I noted that I wanted to mention in my review. So yeah, the episode opens with Michael and Mika, and Michael what is he doing? Like, he's cutting the grass thingy with this pair of scissors. What exactly is he doing? He's such a weird guy. Like, he's always lying. He's always making these weird facial expressions. What is up with this dude? And Mika just sitting there with the face that she's been just exhausted. Like, I'm so sick of this fool face. And the couples met with Pastor Cal and, is it Dr. Viviana or just Viviana? I'm just going to say Viviana because I don't know if she's a doctor or not. So the girls met with Viviana, the guys met with Pastor Cal, and Viviana brought up a good point. So for Mika, if she's going to decide to stay in this marriage, she has to let go of the anger, of the frustrations, and forgive him for lying, which for me would personally be hard because once you lie to me, I can't really trust you after that. So the relationship is kind of going to be doomed. But if you're going to make this decision and keep saying that, yeah, you're going to recommit to the marriage and you're committed to the marriage, you can't sit there with the sour face because that's not going to be helpful at all. So I thought that point by Viviana was accurate. And I also, a point that Pastor Cal said was, if you were the one that hurt someone, that broke the trust, you are going to have to be the one that works twice as hard to regain them the trust that they initially had for you. So yeah, Pastor Cal made a great point with that. And I don't think Michael is receiving this. I feel like he wants to present himself in such a way and portray himself in such a way on TV that he just lies. Maybe he does this in his real life as well, that he wants to portray himself in a certain manner, in a certain way, and so he just lies. Or he just could be a sociopath and just like to lie to people. We don't know. But the other thing that I had for them was that he's apparently an after-school program director, but he won't show Mika any of his pay stubs. Now, for those of you who don't know, I used to be a teacher, and the after-school directors were typically TAs, for the most part. Sometimes they'll have outsiders, but for the most part, the TAs ran the after-school, and they weren't making a bunch of money. So, how you go from being a principal to the after-school director, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I've been in education for 10 years, and yeah, I have not seen one that's just making this, extravagant amount of money. because they always had to have like 2 jobs. So I don't know what is going on with Michael. I really think that Mika should be out. But we'll see. All right, so let's just get Zach and Mindy out the way because I'm sick and tired of talking about them. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. And it's just allergies. That wasn't the Rona. But yeah, so Zach and Mindy, production needs to intervene. I feel like at this point it's just because you know what's going on. Like Pastor Cal even called him out on it and saying, "I don't believe you. I don't believe anything that you're saying." And then they both recommit and they go back to the apartment and he brings this little raggedy bag. Like he's making all these excuses and he ends up sleeping in the other room. And you could just see the hurt in Mindy's face. Like I I've said to my friend Charnel that I need Iyanla on this show now. Iyanla is going to be entertaining, but she's going to be calling people out. Iyanla, if she does nothing else, she calls a thing a thing. And that's what needs to happen on this show because what? Like I don't know. I feel like, let's see what else I have for him. Production, like I said, production knows what he's doing. Um Zach is the gaslighting king. He is the king of gaslighting. Him and Michael gets on my nerve that way. Like you know the sky is blue and they'll say the sky is green. What do you mean? Like what? Like things that clearly are saying and just right there, they act like no. So I don't know, and I'll talk about why I think this is continuing to go on when I get through all the couples. Let's just move right on to the next couple. Kate and Derek. Kate is a brat. I'm not sugarcoating this. I do have time, but I don't feel like it. Okay? Kate is a brat. We see them in the episode where they're getting into the same argument again, where I think one, she's making excuses because she doesn't like him, and she's finding any little thing to just get out of it or make him like run. But again, there's something else going on that we'll talk about later, that why these people are staying here. There she is getting on him yet again for, oh, my earring is falling out. I was like, what is happening? I didn't even throw these earrings away because they always fall out. But she's getting on him for having dreams and goals and hopes. Like, and she mentioned in her interview, she was like, well, I'm not really, I think she said a believer or a fan of dreams and goals and hope. What? Who says that? Who says that I'm not really a fan of that? That's not my thing, of dreams and goals. Like, are you crazy? And it is not like he is saying, hey, I have my dreams come before everything else. No, he's saying, I want to be a husband. I want to be a father. And these things come before this, but I'm still going to be working on these things like many people do. While I'm sharing this with you. And it's not like he want to go quit his job and you're going to have to pick up the slack. That's not what the dude is saying. And so she just want to be bratty. And I really, yeah, I'm over Kate. I was gonna say something mean, but not gonna do it because that's not it's not the Christ-like thing to do. But Kate, you read my face, okay? You don't know, no. So I also believe that Kate is just still pining over that old dude. Like she's not completely over it. So it's just multiple factors with Kate. The biggest one that she's a brat. Yeah, and I think that's all I have for them. I feel like at the end of this, Derek is going to end up being hurt because I feel like he is truly in this, and his heart is in this, and it's going to end badly, I feel. So yeah. All right, moving on to Taylor and Brandon, which they actually showed up because I didn't think that, especially Brandon, was going to show up, and I thought his interview was going to be short. He was going to be like, "Y'all already know, why I'm here, so I won't get fined." um, but oddly, they end up recommitting as well. And Taylor showed up. Her wig just seems to be getting bigger and drier and bigger. And she shows up with no makeup when you know you're about to be on film. Look, and the hair is like covering over, and she just looks dead and just tired in the face. Like, what's going on? And then she's still not being accountable, I feel. Um, their relationship is just very, very toxic. And again, why are they staying? We'll talk about it later. So yeah, they recommit. um, they go back to the apartment, and Brandon actually shows up, and they hug. They talk it out and hug, and they're going to apparently put their keep up with this relationship. And I believe she mentioned that he put his ring back on. But in the previews, we see her with a different wig. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to be next episode or further down the season. But Taylor is getting a new wig, and that's the most exciting thing that happened in this episode. I did watch a little bit of Jessica and Austin, because usually I fast forward through their stuff, but they're doing fine. And what I got from it is that Jessica is really in it, and she's scared. And I get that so much, putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, and just, that's scary because you just, you try to protect yourself as much as you can, especially when you've been through some stuff. Like, that is so, so scary. So I get that she's scared, and she's, concerned about his feelings and where he is. But you can't, I mean, you have the right, but don't focus on it. And it's hard, Jessica, I know, because that you would be me. But I have hope for them. Like, they are a very good, compatible couple. And I hope, when we see them at the reunion, that it's continuing to go well for them. So yeah, Jessica and Austin. All right, guys, so I think we got through all of the couples. Again, this episode didn't give much. Afterwards, after everybody recommitted, the girls met together. The guys met the girls met with Viviana and Pastor Cal. Wait, no, did Pastor Cal show up to? It might be the reverse. I think Pastor Cal showed up to the girls. But yeah, that wasn't it. There wasn't nothing going on. But what I wanted to say was that the reason why all these people are staying is because of contractual obligations and money. It has to be, because there's no reason why Brandon should still be there. Mindy, I really think that she's really hopeful, and that's scary. But I think it has to do with contracts and money why these people are there. A lot of people that I watch, because I like to watch other reviews after I film mine, but I did watch one review before filming this. And that person said that he wasn't reviewing anymore. This is going to be his last season because of what Married at First Sight has turned into. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to continue to watch. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I feel like I can't watch it anymore. But yeah, I think that it's just turned into a different beast at this point. But I'll continue to watch. I'll continue to review. And let's chat in the comments below. So let's wrap this up. As always, you guys be blessed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Stay safe. Bye.